Chapter 209. Sherry cackled to herself at the uproar that she had just caused. If this kept going, she might just become one of the internet's biggest stars. Wouldn't she be swimming in money then? Wilbur left the hospital and drove home, only to see Elsa and Farron were also there talking to Faye in the living room. "What are you guys doing here?" Wilbur asked. Farron smiled. "We're all worried for you, bro. I heard things are getting worse and worse." "It can't be that bad. You're worrying for nothing." Wilbur sat down, and Faye handed him a cup of tea. "How did the talk go?" "The kid's out of her mind. She insisted she'd done nothing wrong, and said I was threatening her," Wilbur said. Faye sighed. "I knew that was going to happen. Kids these days don't think about the consequences of their actions." Just then, Elsa said, "Don't worry. We've passed the damaged camera to the ID department, and they're working on restoring the footage in the memory card. I'm sure the footage should be available in no time, and the rumors will be put to rest." Wilbur nodded. The best thing that could happen now was the footage being restored. Also, the authorities are going to head to the hospital tomorrow to interrogate Sherry. If she ends up taking full responsibility, the hate might die down a little too, Elsa said. Wilbur frowned. "What if she still insists that I'm in the wrong and claim that she's being threatened?" "Don't worry about that. On-site team has checked out the scene, and it's pretty much been proven that Sherry's lying. It's only because she's still hospitalized that the authorities can't get a statement from her. Even if she refuses to admit she's lying, she won't be able to argue against the evidence," Elsa said. Wilbur nodded. "That's good, I guess. We'll just wait a few days for the truth to come out." Just then, Faye said, "Wilbur, I just got news that the netizens know you live in Castleberry now. I'm worried some of them might harass us." Wilbur frowned at the words. He did not really mind, but Faye was a woman and the CEO of Cape International. Nothing good could come out of this. Farron said, "Sherry DeVos has really gone too far, bro. Should I get someone to teach her a lesson?" "Come on. She's a lad. Don't scare her like that," Wilbur said. Farron chuckled. "She's clearly in the wrong here, mind you." Wilbur responded darkly. "Forget it. I've been wanting to move to Sea Lake Island for a while anyway. It's nicer, and much better for several people to live there. Shall we move tonight?" "Tonight?" Faye asked. Wilbur nodded. "It's quieter there. We'll have better peace of mind." "Sure. I'd like to live there too. I'm sure it'll be nicer there," Faye said with a smile. They got to work at once, packing a few suitcases, and headed for Sea Lake Island. Faye called for someone in the company to move everything else in the house over to the island the next day. Around 10 o'clock at night, the four of them arrived at Sea Lake Island. They lit up at the sight of room number 1. The view from the unit was breathtaking, and it was no less comfortable than any 5-star hotel. "Fucking hell. It sure is nice here. Can I get a room here too, bro?" Farron could not help but exclaim. Wilbur chuckled. "Take your pick. We've got plenty of rooms here anyways." "I want one too," Elsa piped up. "Sure. Go ahead," Wilbur said. Yet Farron's expression darkened at once. "What right do you have to live here?" "Why can't I?" Elsa shot right back. Farron sneered. "You're an officer. It's not right for you to live here. Are you looking to get beaten up? I'll rip you a new one right now," Elsa retaliated.